Hi, good morning, everyone. Myself, Priyansh, respected faculty members, industry professionals, and my fellow MBA colleagues. Today, we stand at a unique intersection of technology, global markets, and strategic decision making. The world's commodities, energy, power, natural gas, crude oil, and agriculture are not just physical products anymore. They are financial instruments, risk managed portfolios, and data driven ecosystems. Every time a barrel of crude oil is traded, every time electricity is scheduled on a grid, and every time a gas contract is hedged, there is an invisible backbone of the technology and consulting that ensures accuracy, compliance, and profitability. That backbone is known as commodity trading and risk management, or CTRM. Today, I will speak about why CTRM consulting is one of the most promising careers path for MBA grads. Secondly, what kind of professional the industry needs. And third, and how organizations like Value Creates are shaping the future by empowering young talents. So, part one, the challenging face of global commodity markets. Historically, the commodity trading was driven by relationships and experience. A trade relied on market intuitions and phone calls. Today, the world has evolved. Commodity markets are now highly regulated, data intensive, algorithm driven, integrated with enterprise systems, closely linked with financial risk management. Consider this simple reality. A power company must decide how much electricity uh, to generate tomorrow, as after every 15 minutes, the grid shows how much consumption is needed and the demand is supplied. And oil refinery must decide whether to buy crude now or hedge future prices. A gas distribution must balance supply contract with city level demand. Each decision involves price risk, volume risk, credit risk, operational risk. Managing the risk manually is impossible at scale. This is where CTRM system comes in. CTRM platforms integrate trading, scheduling, accounting, settlements, risk analytics. They transform raw market demand into actionable business intelligence. And behind every successful CTRM implementation is a team of functional consultants who bridge the gap between business and technology at most. So, why CTRM consulting is an ideal MBA career path? So, many MBA grads ask, should I go to finance? Should I go into operations? And should I go into analytics? CTRM consulting gives you all of the three benefits. First, financial exposure. You get to know about market prices. You work with hedging strategies, valuation models. Secondly, operation understanding you get, like from wellhead to refinery, from power plant to grids, from terminal to customers. And the third, the analytics and technology. You translate business requirements into system solutions. You work with data models. This combination creates professionals who are business savvy, technically fluent, strategically valuable. Such professionals are rare and highly paid. So now I would like to tell about value create. So basically the thing is, let us talk about a company that embodies this transformation, Value Create. Founded in 2016 and headquartered in Dallas, Texas, Value Create specializes in CTRM and ETRM solutions for power, natural gas, crude oil, agricultural commodities, with offices across USA, UK, India, including Singapore and the UAE. Value Create operates a truly global consultancy firm, but number and location are not but a defined company. What define Value Create is its culture, integrity, excellence, client focus, sustainable growth. This culture creates an environment where fresh grads are not treated as resources but as a future leaders. So now I'll tell you about the associate functional consultant role. The associate functional consultant role is about associate functional consultants roles. It basically the associate functional role is designed specifically for recent MBA grads. Let us break down what this role truly means. You become a business translator. Client speaks the language of trading strategies, risk limits, operational constraints. System speak the language of data fields, workflows, configurations. You translate between the two. This is a powerful position. You influence how risks are measured, how trades are captured, how profits are reported. Key responsibilities would be client support and issue resolutions, defect analysis, collaboration with technical teams, and participation in the CTRM implementations across the work culture. Over time, you move from supporting solutions to the leading projects. So now I would like to tell you about the skills that matter more than marks. Many students believe only CGPA matters or only GPA matters. In consulting, three things matters most: attitude, communication, and analytical thinking. So firstly, I would like to tell you about the attitude. You need to be curious, ownership, and willingness to learn. You need to be a good communicator. You must explain complex ideas simply. If you can explain a trading workflow to a non-technical client, you are a valuable asset to the firm. Analytical thinking, not memorization, but the ability to ask, why did this fail? What is the root cause? What is the best solution? You need to be a best researcher, but an efficient too. Technical skills can be taught. Mindset is hard to reach. That is why value creators looks for competent, proactive team players with strong communication and analytical abilities. Career growth and long-term vision at value create careers are not linear. They are 360-degree paths. You can grow into solution architects, senior functional consultants, project manager, domain specialists, and practice lead. You can specialize in power markets, gas markets, crude tradings, risk analytics. You can even move into pre-sales, product strategy, global delivery leadership. The company provides structured training, mentorship, exposure to global clients. So, closing your roles in the future, let me end this with this thought. The global economy runs on commodities, but the commodities runs on systems, and system runs on people like you we hire. If you are someone who enjoys solving complex problems, wants a global career, and wants to sit at the intersection of business and technology, then the CTRM consulting is not just a job for you. It is a career with a purpose, and organizations like ValueCreate are building the platforms where your potential can turn into performance. Your MBA has given you knowledge, and your career will give you wisdom. The question is, where will you begin that journey? Thank you, and I wish you all success in building impactful and meaningful careers. So thank you very much. That was from my side.